Gorgeous day.
Yes.
So you doing the tail dragger lessons there?
Yeah, in the kit box, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you're ready to take off landings. So we're just gonna stay right here. Calm winds through takeoff landings, right?
All right, sounds good. I was
Nobody complains ever.
reviewing that video. I'm reviewing the video and looking at a satellite map, so I'm trying to
But the biggest thing
understand
they
the
like
ground
today,
reference.
they like today, don't even look inside. Just look outside and fly directly.
Yeah, the ground reference is just the part I seem to really struggle on is to
Yeah, picking a point. That's fine.
identify them, remember which ones I'm on for which approach, and
Well, you go to a different airport. Each airport's different. So when I'm on the downwind, I just look straight ahead. Okay, see that point way off in this? That's the point I'm going to fly to. And if I go, and I went to an airport last time, a couple weeks ago, for the first time ever in my life, and I did the same thing. I'd never been here in my life. I was okay. Well, here it is. Okay, there's my downwind. There's my base. Okay, there's my
But judging my distance, I guess where to start my base, stuff like this.
Well, usually when it's see the wingtip here, see the tail. When the runway is 45 degrees behind, see right between the wing and the tail. That's a good time to start your base. It's called 45 degree point.
And that's a universal rule.
Yes, pretty much. Unless you go to a tower, and sometimes the tower say, "I will call your base." So you just keep doing the downwind until you tell it.
And at that point, you pretty much just need to know your pattern elevation.
Yeah, and you don't want to start down until, because sometimes they'll take you out on a 3 or 4 mile final, and you don't want to be down at 800, 100 feet, for 4 miles out there.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So, turn off circuit breakers. Good. Fuel selector, right tank, they're about equal, really. Mixture is rich. Carburetor heat is...
Oh, that
lost it.
Slide back. That son of a bitch fell off again. All right, let me get out of my seat here.
Maybe forward.
No, it's probably right underneath the center of your seat there. Hang on. Look out. Right. Laser. Where the fuck did it go?
Got a ferret problem around here?
Just check the top of your feet. Okay, go ahead and slide your sticks. It's not there. I don't see it. Right.
I can maybe put it in the map pocket.
That would be weird, but... What's this here?
On the tracks.
Okay, go ahead and slide your seat forward there.
Somebody take it home as a souvenir.
Son of a bitch. Alright, let me just see if Jeff's got something he can put on there.
Oh! I found it, Rick!
Where was it? Under the seat?
It was all the way up in the corner under the left rudder pedal, like tucked in the corner of the carpet. good enough for now, and just maybe get a little wrench on that nut when we get back. I got it as tight as I can with the fingers.
Right. We'll just keep an eye on that.
Yep.
Very good. All right, we're just gonna stay here and take off one of these.
All right, so
Emergency over.
I was like, I just saw Alex and Cy come in with the plane. I'm like, I had to have been there.
What? What about it?
It's shiny. It's beautiful.
It's on. You found it? No, it's right here. It's on.
Yeah, it was under the rudder pedal.
Thanks for telling us. Thanks for telling us.
One step ahead of you, Alex. Okay, we did the carb heat off, master switch on. Okay, anti-collision beacon is on. Then lights, I just get to the on anyway. Let's see, fuel pump on, and strobe scout light. Let's see, prime is required.
It just came down, so it's not going to need much. What? Hey, I know that.
Clear!
I was just checking it because if I have to, I just ordered a 55-gallon drum of blinker fluid, so if it stops blinking, we fill it up.
Oh, apparently you don't have BMWs here because they don't use blinkers.
Okay.
Might have needed a little bit.
If it doesn't start within 3 or 4 turns, there's something wrong.
Okay.
So what's wrong?
All right. So. Oh man, the carb heat switch threw me for a loop.
So usually, that's okay. If the airplane doesn't start within 3 or pop within 3 or 4 stops, there's something wrong somewhere. Right?
Okay.
Okay, you're all set. Okay,
All right.
She'll start right now. I probably have to give it a little bit of gas because it probably went through a little bit there. Okay, now try it. See what happens.
Give it a little gas again.
Yeah. Okay, now try it. Today, this showed you one thing, right? I'm not worried about it. A valuable lesson. We got distracted with this, right?
Yeah, distraction.
Once you get distracted, everything is, what's going on.
Stop, breathe, electric saw.
I'm not upset, don't feel bad. It's a valuable lesson.
Okay.
Up we go.
All right, so. Slow down, go back, check my pressures, everything's good. Fuel pump off. Today's gonna be a dead battery now.
I'll taxi the airplane out while you do that, alright? And go back to 20 Romeo, radar check.
20 Romeo, you're loud and clear, altimeter 3043, local traffic news 129.
Okay. Yeah, go back then, 20 Romeo is crossing the active runway, runway 29 for the grass taxiway. Can you hear me okay?
Hear you, can you hear me?
I got you,
Mine wasn't in.
All connections are good. Okay. Man, I hate that glare shield.
So, yeah, I know.
Alright. I feel like I got downgraded being back in 20 Romeo.
Yeah, 3-0 form, they just...
Great, Bandit. Unicom, Cherokee 94 November with a radio check.
The
94 November, you're loud and clear. Altimeter 3043, local traffic using runway 29.
The voltage regulator, it blew 2 voltage regulators, you know, in about 10 minutes.
Really?
So there's something doing something somewhere. Great, Brandon. Traffic, Cherokee 558, about 3.5 miles to the south of the surrounding area, 2,500 feet.
Start fresh here. Okay, so park and brake is set. Engine speed to 2,000. Not creeping. Okay, 2 clicks to the left. Drop. Regain. Check the right. Drop. Regain. RP. Drop. Alright, oil pressure. Everybody's in the green. And to 1,000. Alright, vacuum. It's a little low. Or because I'm not at 2,000. I didn't look.
Yep.
Alright. Actually read the list, Mark. Don't anticipate. Okay, so fuel selector, proper tank, fuel pump is on, gauges are all in the green, primer is locked, robes on, landing light recognition. Carb heat is off, mixture is rich, ammeter doing its thing, apps to 2, trim tab, okay, heading indicator, we're at that neighborhood. Okay, transponders. Or I didn't do sight on there. That stupid knob. All right, so now we want to go. Oh, we're on L.
Yeah, we're on out now, so...
Okay. I thought it automatically went to standby when you turned it on.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Got a mind of its own? Okay, so controls are free. And doors and windows.
Closing lines. Now, anytime you find the door pops open, do not abort unless it's right at, 10, 15 miles, like before you boat, before no airspeed. Because after you do that, it pops open. Usually when you rotate, what happens, it'll scare the shit out of you because it makes noise. The airplane flies fine with the door open.
Great, Brandon. Traffic, Cherokee 5, 2,000, about 3.5 miles from the field. Going to enter the pattern on the 45 for downwind 29.
Okay, let's see. Head down the runway. We're going to check. We have power. We're going to make sure.
Okay, minimum. All you do is go minimum 2150. Looks good. Everything's in the green. Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed's alive. Okay. Loose power under 1,000. Just keep heading forward. Looking for fields. Over that, you can basically turn back. Or what's the?
Not till you about 400 feet above. You got all those open fields up there, so you can land there until you turn your crosswind. You can make the airport run. Until then, you don't want to turn back because you'll be too low.
Okay. All right. So, all right, we're gonna go flying.
Okay. Off we go. I'm just gonna sit here again. Just take off, climb out. You're gonna little turn to the right, just to avoid the neighbors. At 1,300 feet, do a climbing turn to the left, and hold 80 all the way around. That way, there you get to your altitude as quickly as possible.
Great, Brandon. Traffic, Cherokee 5. I've got a downward.
I forgot to announce myself.
Great Barrington, 20 Romeo, departing runway 29.
Yep, you don't want to waste any time rolling down the runway, especially in the summertime.
Green. $60.
And right rudder, right rudder, right rudder, right rudder, right rudder.
Okay.
And get the wing up, that's it.
80.
Again, if you just watch the nose, just keep the wings level and you do it that way there.
Yeah. 80.
Great Barrington Airport, Warrior
right.
538, radio check.
44538, you are loud and clear. Altimeter 3043, local traffic using runway 29er.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 558, turning base 29.
Downwind 157.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 558, turning final 29.
Okay, 1,300 feet start to, what'd you say?
Now you just start to turn, you can bring your flaps up, and now you start to turning crosswind. So you see the mountains there way at the end, just turn right towards that, okay? So now you just tell everybody, Great Barrington, 20 Romeo on a crosswind, runway 29.
Great Barrington, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind, runway 29. Little steep on the turn, lost some speed. 1,700, let's level her out.
There you go, now 291 should be off your wingtip.
5 miles to the north
See the runway?
west of the airfield, 4,000 feet.
Runway is 11 and 29, so that should be right off your wingtip. See here?
Just off the east,
29.
okay.
See, now you're 90 degrees.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 558 is clear, runway 29, back taxi on the grass.
Okay, then Great Barrington, 20 Romeo, turning upwind,
Downwind.
downwind, runway 29.
Okay, so it goes upwind, crosswind, downwind, base, and final.
Okay, just headed sort of this side of the golf course.
Yep, you see the golf course right there?
Yep.
So just go ahead and stop your turn right about there, because as you turn, you're going to wind up in it.
Okay.
Just stop your turn, that's the way. Good. Good. Now you do your landing checklist. Is it fuel on proper tank? Make
Proper
sure
tank,
fuel
mixture
pump.
rich,
Just go
fuel pump.
fuel proper tank, fuel pump on, mixture rich. That's it right there.
Red, red, red.
Yep.
Get back down just a little bit.
Great Barrington Airport, Warrior 538, crossing the runway, back taxiing to the grass.
29 on the grass, Great Barrington.
And now you can start slowing the airplane up. Yeah, now this way, shit. Now you're in a good shape there. Now you just want to turn 90 degrees to the runway there.
Okay.
Yeah, you see those open fields there with that one tree way off in the distance? Straight ahead?
Yep.
That's all I'm doing right there. That's all I'm doing. But you don't want to get too low too much, too fast.
Okay. And
carburetor heat on, power below 2,000, and now put your flaps down. Put down 2, and put down 3 right now. Cause see, you're getting low here, so you want to stay up here at this point here. Okay, now you're gonna need this airplane needs all the trim up, trim it all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, up, all the way. Okay, now you can turn your base. That's how everybody you're turning base like.
okay. Great Barrington, 20 Romeo, turning base, runway 29.
There you go. So usually you turn,
Those trees?
There, see the L-shaped barn somewhere in that area there.
Okay. This is that in the L-shaped barn in the house you say you cannot afford.
That's correct. Now again, if it's all trimmed up, just watch the speed. Now just stop your turn. Now bring the power back a little bit. Now look straight ahead there. So you see that tree on the side of the mountain there? Looks good. Now you check and make sure there's nobody on final. Now do a nice easy turn, and then you
Great
want.
Barrington, 20 Romeo, turning final, runway 29.
Okay, so now I just want to
558 for the whole short.
give it just a little bit of power, because again, it says you want to be about 1,000 feet to 1,100, 1,000 to 1,100 feet over these trees. Good. Now you see that second runway line? Good. Now bring the power back. Now you got a nice attitude. See that? Now bring there you go. Let the nose down. Okay, you get to your port main, so you can bring the power all the way off. Now the nose wants to go down, so hold it on the second runway line. See it? Hold it right like that. Now keep the nose down like that. Just let it keep coming down. See this here? All I'm doing, see this? See that second runway line? I'm not doing a thing. See that second runway line? Speed is slowing up nicely. Let it keep coming down like this here. And now here, now the far end, look at the far end of the runway. Now nice and easy, hold it off. There you go. There you go. Okay. Yeah, we don't do touch and goes here, so we have to do a stop. We have to tax back. Okay, when you get the brakes nice and easy. You got the brakes? Yeah. If we can make the second turn off to the right, that'd be nice.
Okay.
There's the first.
Yep.
There's the second right there.
Ready for enter traffic, Cherokee 558 departing runway 29, staying in the pattern.
There you go, very nice. Now take the flaps off, carburetor heat in.
And trim it back down.
Yep. Okay, so again, what you want to do is, at the end, on the down one, all I'm doing is straight and level flight at 1,700 feet. I beam the end of the runway, I'm going to bring the carburetor heat on, power below 2,000. And then you can let the nose down a little bit and start your descent. What happens, you were down at 1,400 feet by the time you hit the end of the runway, so you want to maintain the altitude so you don't get too low, okay? And then you pick your points, okay? Straight ahead, there's my base, there's my final.
So maintain that 1750 right till the very end of the runway and then start the descent.
Yeah, then when you bring the power back, that's when you can let the nose down and start slowing up a little bit. But then you put down, you can put 1 notch or 2 notches and then put the third on the base, but because you're so low, you need to just get down there. And then that's the other thing is look at the entire time, I'm looking at the L-shaped arm, that's why I turn base. If I see him getting too low, I'm just going to add power and level off, okay? Just let's level off and then we will go around these guys here because they're not going to be ready for takeoff. Have to do the whole run up and everything else.
Should I let him know?
Hey, we got to get ourselves ready, so we'll get, he's still doing his run-up, still has to do anything, so all we have to do is do our pre-flight, so come to a stop here first. Can I just get your checklist out and do that?
And okay, so fuel selector, proper tank, engine pump, fluid pro pumps on, gauge checked, magnetos on both, the primers locked, strobes are on, landing lights on, carb heat's in, mixture switch, ammeter's good, flaps are set, trim tab I already did, heading indicator, just double check if there's anything, okay, transponders, altitude.
Ready for enter traffic, Cherokee 558 turning down 129.
Alright.
Okay, so now I just say 20 Romeo departing 29, staying in the pattern.
Great Barrington 20 Romeo departing 29, staying in the pattern.
Okay, so now when you get a guy like this, watch what I do. I'm just gonna bring it
all the way up and around.
Yeah, we're gonna go make sure that make sure that they're not moving. Also,
right.
Yeah, you got the airplane.
Okay.
There you go. Now just swing it right around. There you go. You take your hand right off the brake, and there's good. I just line it right up, and you're gonna take it right on the roll. Off for you.
Okay, 2150. Everybody's in the green.
Airspeed's left, so now watch this. What was I doing?
Cherokee 558 midfield.
That's it now. Just concentrate on just pulling. You need a little bit of right rudder. See the nose? See this here?
Yep.
It needs right rudder. There you go. Fly the airplane out. There you go.
Keep 80.
Now, so climbing at 80.
Okay,
So
clear,
you're 80.
clear the trees.
No, 80. You want to sit. There you go.
Clear the trees, and then we go to 310.
And now you just want to climb it at 80 all the way around.
Okay.
Okay, you can reach down and put your flaps up if you want.
Great Brown traffic, Cherokee 558, turning base, runway 29.
Wow. Oh.
That's the trim there. Yep. Trim is set.
Okay.
You reset it on takeoff.
Oh.
Just take your hands off the wheel. Take your hands off the wheel. So the nose is down, so it needs up. Okay, that's good. Up. There you go.
Just seemed like I couldn't get her up to 80.
Yeah.
She's
Traffic, Cherokee
Okay,
558.
we probably were in a really steep climb.
No, I can just go ahead and just turn. And I do, when I do this, on that pattern, I just want to keep it nice and easy. See, 80 miles an hour, all I do is a nice shallow bank like this. I'm checking for traffic, and all I'm doing is heading towards the end of the mountain down there. See that?
Right.
Just keep the airplane coming.
Or 90.
Yeah,
If we're fully 80, I would almost go vertical.
Yeah, but right now we're just coming up on altitude, so we're not going to change the speed. So you're just going to level off here when you get to 1750, but you're going to keep turning to where the mountains come straight down.
Okay. Lock that elbow so I don't bounce around on the control. Okay. Barry Barrington, 20 Romeo, turning downwind, 29.
29.
D-turn.
A back taxi on the grass, Gina.
Okay, fuel's on the proper tank, fuel pump's on, mixture's rich.
Good speed traffic, Husky, upwind 414, good speed.
Take a minute, look around, make sure nobody's around here. Enjoy the view. Okay, so getting near the end of the runway, so we are going to
just relax. Just start a carburetor.
Carburetor
Good speed traffic, Husky,
power back first.
Just 2000. 2000. That's fine. That's letting you right there. And now hold the nose up because the nose wants to go down. Okay, so nice and easy. Just so you.
Okay.
Put down the notch flaps down, and I give it a couple turns of trim up. Now take your hands right off the wheel. It should be about 95. Perfect. 85 to 90. Perfect. Okay. There you go. Now I can start down. See you start down there?
Yep. There's the L barn. Okay, so Barrington, 20 traffic, turning base, runway 29.
Okay, now you see how the runway is 45 degrees behind the wing?
Yep.
Now it's time to turn your base. Okay, now just watch the nose. Okay, now I'm a little high, so I can bring the power back a little bit. There you go. And just when you do that, watch the nose. You should not be pulling the nose up or down.
Right.
Okay, I put down the third notch down, get that out of the way. Okay, now just give it some trim. You gotta give all the trim out. Nice and, now when you do that, nice and easy, watch the nose, okay? Okay, there you go, nice, there you go. Now stop the turn there, stop the turn, you're on your base leg, there you go. I see that second runway line, you got a nice angle between you and the second runway line, so that looks pretty good. Okay, so.
Great Barrington, 20 Romeo, turning final, 29.
Okay, now just bring the power back just a little bit and allow the nose down, just let the nose do its thing. Okay, you're still a little high, so see the angle's pretty steep, so just bring the power back. When you do that, allow the nose down. Allow the nose down.
I'm kind of pushing it down right now.
No, just take it off the wheel. Take it off the wheel, see? Okay. And I'll bring the power back. There you go. See that second runway line?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. Fly right down to that second runway line. Looking good. Now hold everything steady. Now see they're getting high, so just push. Don't be afraid. Just lower the nose a little bit. Okay, there you go. Power's all the way off. Now see you fly to the second runway line. Now transition to the far end of the runway, but you got to straighten it out. Hold it off. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. There you go. Good. Now, no, don't touch the thing. All I'm doing is looking straight ahead. Okay.
Okay.
See, is look at the trees way off in the distance. There. Now I got the brakes. And if you can't make this, just go all the way to the end. Okay.
Yeah,
I can't
I
make
don't wanna.
Yep.
I don't wanna force anything.
And you can back taxi down the grass. We're gonna hold off here. All right.
It's starting to make a little sense. I just gotta coordinate it.
Yep. Again, this is all something new and something different too. We're just gonna come around. We'll stop and clean the airplane up. You stop right there. Stop right. You don't want to go too far into the runway. Okay. Now I'm just gonna clean the plane up.
Okay. Next one will be at 2. Alright, so. Okay, let's see.
We got one guy departing, so we have to wait for him.
Yep. The Warrior, right? That thing just leaps off the runway.
Yep. Actually, I think that's 558, I think.
Oh.
Excuse me. Hey, Skipper, you can cross the grass and taxi back on the grass taxiway. Or are you gonna do 1-1? We'll go taxi back.
I was looking at 1-1.
Okay, you go down 1-1 and I'm gonna taxi back 2-9. So you get ready and you just go off 2-9. Runway 1-1. Okay.
20 Romeo, back taxi, runway 29.
558, there's gonna be one departure off of 1-1 before you land.
Roger that. Keep an eye out.
You want me to go over to the grass?
No, we'll just go right down the runway here.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 9 and 4 November is going to back taxi to the active 1-1 at Great Barrington.
Too bad we don't have side view mirrors.
Yeah, that's... They can put them on somewhere. Cessna 150s do, because they got the window in the tail, and they got a mirror right up there so you can see out the back window.
Huh.
We'll get ourselves ready for takeoff. He still has to do a run-up, so he may be able to go before he...
Okay.
Okay, just take your time, Russian, and then we're doing... Don't worry about the landing. We're doing the setup, the downwind base and final. You can't get a good landing until you get a good downwind base and final, so we're just working on the pattern because the winds are calm today.
Alright, step by step then. Okay, so. Look at the list just to be safe. Fuel selector on, fuel pump on.
When it says fuel selector, check to make sure that that's what you want.
The right tank. Okay. Alright.
We're fine right now. We'll the next.
Okay.
Next one.
Gauges in the green. Both primer is locked. Wingtips.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 558 is on the downwind for runway
Carburetor
29.
heat is off. Mixture is good. Flaps to 2. Trim tabs up just a little. Heading indicator. Perfect.
We have time if we go out right now.
Okay.
Hey, just tell me departing 29, staying in the pattern.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, departing 29, staying in the pattern.
Yeah, 558, you just come in 94 November, will hold for us. Okay, go ahead. Take the brake off. There you go.
That's what I thought I was doing.
Yep, okay.
Too many years in automobiles.
Yep. But he's turning his base, so you want to get right out. So, there you go. Give him some time. There you go. And as I'm look at the far end of the runway and hold the wheels, the rudder steady, okay?
Okay.
And hold it right there, and as you rotate, you know you need rudder, okay? So just hold that nose down, hold that nose down, hold that nose down.
Gauges are green.
Hold that. Don't chase. Don't see you're chasing the rudder. Don't chase the rudder. Okay. There's my flying speed, so I'm flying right off.
Cherokee 558 turning final.
Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. There you go. There you go.
Okay, 80.
Okay, now there it is. I'm just going to hold the 80 here. See this end? Just reach up there and trim it up. See this end? Take your hands out through it. Take your hands out through it. Don't be afraid to trim it up. See, now I'm not fighting airplanes. See, it's right. Now we're just going to take a couple degrees for the neighbors.
Yeah.
And there it is. See, now I'm going to hold the 80 because I'm not fighting the airplanes. See?
Right. Okay. I just, at that critical moment of, like, coming over the trees, it feels better to be in control rather than working harder, not smarter.
Okay, now you go ahead and take your flaps off. Now that's going to change your trim speed, so you may have to just adjust the trim one way or another, okay?
I'll squeeze in right behind you here.
Great Barrington, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind, 29.
And I just lower the nose to make sure. Now this is the area where everybody's coming in, so again, just shallow the bank out a little bit, just check, make sure that there's nobody coming in. Looks good. Here's my 1700, so now just reach up there and trim it down, trim it down, trim it down, trim it down.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 9-4 November, departing runway 11 and to the southeast. Great Barrington.
Hey, have a good day fishing there, kiddo.
Thanks, see you in a bit.
And now I can bring the power back. Now there's my altitude, so now I just bring the power back. And all I'm doing is, see that one cloud? All I'm doing is straight and level flight. Go ahead, take your hand up to it, take your hand up to it, let the airplane talk to you, see it? Nose is up a little bit, so just give it a little bit down. Give you a little extra room space. Now as you turn your down one, watch this. I'm looking at this, nice easy bank. So all I need is 10 to 15 degree bank. See this here? I'm doing a nice easy turn. See the Wellington neck? That's where I want to go. See it? Nice and easy, nice and shallow. Got my speed. Altitude looks good. There's the runway there.
Traffic Cessna 5233 Echo, 2 mile final, 15, hold stop.
See, there you go. Now you get the airplane. So now what I'm doing is heading straight down towards the...
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 558, departing runway 11, sticking the pattern. Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna. So we're gonna be in up. They're switching. Okay, 558. You're gonna winds in favor of 11 now.
Looks that way.
Okay, very good. All right, we're gonna do a midfield crosswind and enter the giant downwind for runway 11.
What's that?
Okay, so now we're gonna go cut right across. This is the pattern altitude. Okay, so you're just gonna cut right across the center of the field.
Okay.
Now you see the radio. See those trees down there. So we're just watching those. See this? What was I doing? Nice easy turn. So there, and I just tell everybody to say Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, midfield crosswind, runway 11.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, midfield crosswind,
11. There you go. Now we're going to go past the solar panels, okay, and that's where I'm going to enter my left downwind.
Okay.
2,300, heavy engine, 14.
And I check and make sure there's nobody entering a downwind there. Yep.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, entering downwind, 11.
There you go, very good. And 11, see the red barn down there? See that red barn down there?
Yep.
And the white house is behind it, the police barracks. That's where we turn our base. That's equivalent to the L-shaped barn and the house I can't afford.
Okay. Between the two, right?
Yep, the red barn and the place I don't want to spend the night. The jail. There you go. So now you just do your landing checklist now. Now I can tell everybody else that you're on.
Fuel's on proper tank. Fuel pump's on. Mixture's rich. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, on downwind 11.
Okay, so now see there's no wind, so see that those two grass fields in the middle there? Just aim right towards those two open fields right there. That'll keep you parallel to the runway. Okay, so now you can start slowing the airplane up. Okay, put down your first notch
Clear
flaps.
traffic, Cherokee 558, turning down 111.
445.
Looking out for 20 Romeo.
And now go to, now just call 10 to your base.
Okay. Great Barrington traffic, turning base, runway 11.
Okay, now you trim it up. Trim see the nose one's going. So trim it up, trim it up, trim it up, trim it up. There you go. Okay, now see those line of trees right here? This line of trees right between the field here? Yep. That's a nice base. You're a little far out, but that's all right. Actually, you usually use the other one there, but we're a little too far out. Yeah, but see, watch your speed. So just see, watch your speed, okay?
80. And, but we're a little low.
Yep, so give it a little bit of power. Yeah, usually we use that line of trees there for the...
Oh, I thought you meant the line in between there.
Yeah, not that line.
This one,
yep,
okay.
Yep.
I was shooting for that one.
Okay, that's fine. But that's because you turn past the white building. So again, if we want to set up, but this was a setup because we did the crossfield, so crosswind, so it was a little bit.
558's going to send the downwind.
Okay, so we are still a little low.
Yep.
But we'll just sort of keep riding this.
Yep.
Till we get closer.
Put down your third notch flaps now.
Okay.
Get that out of the way. Yeah.
Great Barrington 20 Romeo, turning final, runway 11. Air low, but we're still maintaining. So once the trees hit the end of the tarmac, I pull back a little bit.
You got to lead it. You got to lead it. You got to lead it. Bring the power back. Bring the power back. You have to lead it because what happens if you wait till there? There you go. There you go. Perfect. Winds are out of the south, so you see they're blowing you a little bit to the north. So just there you go. Let's shoot for the second runway line. There you go. Power all the way off. Now just fly it up right to the second runway line. Okay. Now nice and easy. Bring the nose up to level altitude. Just level altitude. Now hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Pull it back. Pull it back.
Great
Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it.
Final 11.
And now look at the far end of the runway.
Okay.
Okay. Good. All right. Well, you're doing good on that. And just all you have to do is instead of yanking back, just nice continuous. Watch the nose and pull the nose up. Pull taxi back. Okay. That was a little bit of discombobulated because we did the midfield crosswind, but that would be fine.
Well, with that the little crosswind on the landing too, like that's one thing I was talking to Joe about while you were up this morning. Is like the crabbing the plane, the slip and stuff like that. I know very.
You're just gonna go to the left. We're gonna taxi back for 11.
Okay.
Okay. So now you're gonna take the carburetor heat off, flops up, and taxi right down on the grass.
And at the same time. Okay.
Okay, I got your plane. Just watch this guy's landing. See, he's on. So watch how smoothly he does it. Okay, he's on the glide right now.
Okay.
He's looking at like the second runway line. He's missed the trees. You know? He's gonna come in. Now he's gonna break the glide. See, he's gonna break the glide. See, that's just like that. Now he's just coming to level flight. See that? Now he's gonna hold it off. 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 And he's gonna touch down. And once he's on the ground, he's looking at the far end of the runway and staying with his feet. Very nice there, Nick.
Thank you, sir.
Don't know why we're getting a southeast wind, but...
That not a good thing as far as weather goes, or?
Well, no, it's good weather. It's just
Cherokee 558 clear 11.
makes us use runway 11, but there's a high pressure, which should be
Back taxiing 11 on the grass.
a little bit more of the north. Okay. Hey, there's nobody coming, so you're gonna just tell them that you're gonna back taxi full length departure.
Great Barrington traffic 20 Romeo, back taxi runway 11. Okay, should we Switch
Yep,
tanks.
yep.
Okay. Switch tanks.
I can hold short here.
Get the checklist out. I want you to have it using the checklist out.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go across. We're not ready yet.
Okay.
Fuel selector on the proper tank. Fuel pump is on. These are good. Both primer is locked. Tip strobes are on. Carb heat is off. Mixture is rich. Ammeter is good. Flaps are set to 2. Trim tab is set. Indicators still where we want to be. Launchers check free. Windows are locked. Seatbelts fastened.
Hey, this time you got the White House on the takeoff, so you're looking at that White House all the way at the end, and just as you rotate, you know you got to add a little bit of right rudder because this has got a little bit of a beat. Okay.
Okay. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, departing runway 11. Okay, tack's good, gauge is in the green. Hold it down, 60, up, hold right rudder.
There you go, very nice. I see a little knob in the mountain out there, just aim right towards that, that's all you got to do.
Yep.
Now you want
trim it up.
80 miles an hour now, 80 miles an hour. So that's going to give you your best angle. So you want to climb out your best angle, which is 74, 75, till you clear the obstacles. Now you want to hold 80 down. It's going to give you the highest altitude. So now we got options if you lose the engine.
Okay. Take a notch of flaps off.
558, departing runway 11, staying in the pattern.
Take second notch of flaps off. Back up to 80. And start crosswind. So, Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind, runway 11.
As you do that, you got a nice shallow bank like that, so you can see other airplanes entering the downwind.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning downwind, runway 11.
Unicom, Skyker, Unicom, fuel advisory, radio check, please.
Those two fields. Okay.
Bridge pass, traffic 67 Juliet, turning downwind for 20 South Bridge.
RP on.
See the L shape, see the pond with the island in the middle, the red barn? See those white buildings? That's where we turn our base.
Turn
and then now you can see where that foundation is. See they're building a foundation on the side of the hill?
Yep.
See that line of trees? That's usually your base leg right there. Okay.
Okay. So we need at least a notch of flaps here. Maybe
as you turn, start turning now. Start turning now, because as you turn, you take up a radius.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning base, runway 11.
Now see the winds are coming from this way, it's blowing down there.
So I need a little steeper turn to get in there. And
you want to be doing about 90.
A little more.
No, you need to be. See what you're doing. You got the high airspeed, so that's allowing you to descend. So more trim. With 2 notches of flaps, you should be about 85 to 90. Okay. There you go. You see it towards the trees. There you go. Now you're in good shape. Okay.
All right. So. Third notch of flaps.
Okay, now nice and easy. You see this? The center of the runway goes right through this open field right down here where the barn is right there. So now I got some place to road to right where those cars are right down there now.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning final, runway 11.
Okay, now you're just going to use that second runway line as your reference. Okay, 80 miles an hour. So if you're fast, that means you need to up jump, take the power back first, and power back first. And now just trim it up a little bit. Trim it up. Now it's all the way there. There. Now it's just a matter of flying it right to that second runway line. There's my 70. There you go.
Great for traffic, Cherokee 5,
Power all the way out.
1-1.
Okay. Now the nose one's go down, so just hold the nose right up to that second runway line. Okay, now see this here, second runway? Now watch this. Now this. I'm just going to come to this level attitude. See this here? I'm going to hold it off a little bit left rudder to straighten out the nose. You got to hold that wheel back. Okay, you got to hold the wheel back. Okay. Going to roll it to the end. And then look at that. No.
Chasing the rudder.
Yep, just look at that far end of the runway and just go straight. There you go. Even if you're not straight down the runway, you go on a little bit of angle, that's fine because you're going to go up here. You got the brakes.
Great for traffic, Cherokee 558, turning final 1-1.
Right on the grass there.
Okay.
Okay, now take your flaps off. Carburetor heat off. There you go.
Fuel, because we're going uphill, right?
Yep. Very nice. And we're also on the grass too. Very nice.
Slowly adding a piece at a time here.
Yep, but again, don't worry about the landing. You need
Right.
to do the downwind, the base, and final. What happens is, as you're turning your base, okay, but you got to just see what the airplane is doing, okay? When the runway is 45 degrees between the wing and the tail, that's when I usually turn my base, if there's nothing else going on. Pick a point like those trees, 90 degrees, stuff like that. As I turn my final. Then you just want to do that. Now, once I bring the power back, I'm going to hold it off, you know. And then if the nose isn't straight down the runway, the only way to go straight is to add rudder. Rudder will straighten out the nose.
Yeah, I think I get the natural reaction of steering wheel type of thing
Yep,
where I
yep,
want to
yep,
go that
yep,
way,
yep,
and
yep.
I just, I'll learn and overcome as I go.
Yep.
Great for traffic, Cherokee 558, clear runway 11, going to back taxi 11 on the grass.
There's nobody coming, so you just stop. You can look and listen. It looks good. Now just I'll be crossing the back taxi down the runway.
Okay. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, crossing the back taxi runway 11. Okay. Fuel's on proper tank. Fuel pump is on. Gate
Great for traffic,
good.
Cherokee 558,
Magnetos
across
are
the
both.
1-1
Primer
back taxi.
is locked. Strobes are on. Lights on. Heat's off. Mixture's rich. Meter's doing its laps at 2. Trim tab is good. Indicator is. It moved and wiggled.
Yep.
A little. We'll fix that. Okay. Altimeter good. Transponders altitude. Controls are free. Doors and windows are good. All right. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, departing runway 11. Okay, we've got RPMs. We got green.
You got a little bit of a crosswind from the right, so a little bit of right aileron. There you go.
Okay, and up. Ooh.
Yeah, flight airplane, flight
Crab,
airplane, flight
let it
airplane.
crab, Mark, let it crab, okay. And
Now I want you to say hold 80 all the way up. Hold 80, pull the nose up, pull the nose up. Pull the nose up. There you go.
Repeating traffic, Cherokee 558, departing runway 11, staying in the pattern.
alright. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind, 11. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning downwind, 11. Where's the handle? There we go.
Airport 067, downwind.
Thanks for the traffic, Cherokee 2152 Alpha is 9.
I hate that.
Inbound landing runway 15.
Flaps.
Great Barrington traffic,
Looking for my
Cherokee
points.
558, entering the downwind, 11.
Great Barrington, a white RV departing 11 left turn.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning base, 11.
All is it doing is turning between the two buildings right there. Okay. Got a nice line of trees right there. Just starts off that way there. Beautiful. If you lose the engine, you got these fields straight ahead here, and then you got that big field, and the last one will be the airport. Yeah, that wind is blowing you out this way here.
Yeah, gotta try and keep it a little tighter.
Yep.
Okay. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning final, runway 11.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 558, turning base, 11. Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 558, turning final, 11.
Now fly the airplane, hold it off. Hold it off, 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 hold it off. There you go. Did that all by yourself.
Oh.
Yep, I didn't touch the thing that time. Very nice.
I can breathe again.
Yes. So now you can just see what you do there, and if you see you just wobbling a little bit at the end, just use your rudder and aileron just to prevent from there. Just
yeah, just at the point where I gotta consciously think about left rudder, right rudder, rather than it being intuitive. So it'll get there.
But again, the last thing we're worried about the landing right now, you can't get a good landing unless you got a good pattern. Okay, so we're gonna go to the left down the grass. So you can't get a good landing until
traffic 20 Romeo, taxi runway 11 on the grass.
You can't get a good landing until you get a good downwind base and final. Okay, establish and you're on final at 8 is constant speed, airspeed all the way around.
Great Barron traffic, Cherokee 558 is clear, runway 11, going to back taxi the grass to the ramp.
Were we scheduled to 10:30 or 11?
Till 11, I believe.
Very good, yep. Now we're just going to stay right here. Now you see the winds are starting to pick up a little bit, pretty much right down, but they're not, it's pretty much right down the runway, so, but it's not bad when you get down close, okay?
Okay, let's see. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, back taxi, runway 11.
Traffic Cherokee 558 is going to cross runway 11 to the ramp.
Okay, fuel's proper tank, pumps on, gauges are in the green, magneto both, primer is locked, probe is on, carb heat's off, mixture's ready, good, flaps at 2, trim tab is set. Heading indicators good, altimeter good, and responders altitude controls are free, and door and windows closed.
Okay, we're going to take one task at a hand. First of all, there's a climbing, take off, climbing straight ahead, then a climbing turn to the left so we can see the pattern, not too steep of a bank. Okay, off here, then a climbing turn to the left to enter the downwind, level, straight and level. And then, okay.
All right.
Big Warrior 538, 7 miles to the west, 6 miles to the west.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, departing runway 11, staying in the pattern.
Yeah, 538, we're using 11. Okay.
Okay, tack is good, gauges are green, airspeed's alive, 60.
Beautiful takeoff.
And
beautiful.
Little right rudder.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that works.
80.
Very nice.
Okay. First flap off. Second flap off. Start that climbing turn. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind, runway 11. Nice easy turn, still climbing 80. Oh, getting a little steep. Shallow it out.
Great Barrington traffic, Warrior 538.
Buck around.
Whereabouts are you? They're out.
Approaching the ridge, we're gonna circle around to the north for a 45 left downwind, 11, Great Barrington.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning downwind, 11.
Where are you at, Rick? My comms aren't really working out well up here.
We're just right over the downwind, starting the downwind to beam 11 over the silos and the solar panels.
Northbound traffic down at Alien Alpha, overflying the field at 2600. We're doing a right, descending right turn to enter the 45 left downwind runway 5, Wordsboro.
Bridge traffic, 67 Juliet, downwind.
RB. Flaps.
See, that wind is blowing you out there, see, so you just wanted to put a little bit of wind correction angle in there like this here, see this here?
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of wind correction, that prevents me from being drifted.
Okay. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning base, runway 11.
And looking a little high there. Nice space, see that tree line right there?
Yep.
Basically what you're looking for.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning final, 11.
Beautiful approach. See the trees are just touching the end of the runway? That's what you want right there. 1,000 an hour, trees touch. Now as the trees start to come towards you or you get a gap, you have to lead a little bit. If you wait till they're right there, then it's gonna be a little, you're gonna want to be in a little high. Got a wind on straight ahead. Very nice. I just shoot this second runway line, fly the airplane right to that second runway line. Push your nose over just a little bit, there you go. Right to that second runway line. Now see, nose wants to go down, so fly the airplane to the second runway. You gotta fly it to the second runway line. Now don't see you chasing it. Don't chase the airplane. So just nice and easy. I hold it off. Hold it off. Alright. But as you let the airplane fly you at the end, you start to do this here. So again, rudder and aileron, like I showed you going down Columbia County, rudder and aileron together to fly it right to that point, so it doesn't do that whirlpool. Okay?
Yeah, I might need some more work on that aspect.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. The downwind is fine. You're getting a beautiful takeoff, climb off, and getting the pattern. The landing is coming. Will come when you get a good pattern.
Okay.
You're doing good. You're doing really good.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, clear the runway, taxi in the grass, runway 11.
Great Barrington, Skyline 1105 X-ray, 5.5 miles to the northwest, straight in, RNAV, runway 11, Great Barrington.
Let go of that for right now. Well, we got some wind, so I'm supposed to keep it turned into the wind?
Dive with it.
Oh, dive with the wind.
Okay, see that aileron? The wind's coming from the left. Look at the aileron on that side there.
It's down.
It's down. It keeps it down. The Cherokees you don't have to really worry about because the wing is so low to the ground it really can't do any damage. A high wing airplane like a Cub or a Cessna may have, like the wing get underneath it and lift it up.
Yeah.
So, but for the most part, you just remember dive with the wind and climb into it. So we got with the wind, so it's dive and with it. That's all you gotta do. And then when you go for your check ride, they're going to expect you to do that without having to,
That's okay. It's a good habit to develop, even if
Yep,
you're flying a low wing. I mean,
Yep. There's an airplane called on straight in final for the Jeep.
Barrington,
Yep.
Skyline 1105 X-ray, turning final, runway 11.
How far out are you? I'll go ahead and cross the runway.
Barrington 1105 X-ray, 2.8 out.
Okay, very good. We got a Cherokee that's crossing the runway for the grass taxiway. Good, Chris. Right. They're 3 miles out, so we got plenty of time.
okay, to the gas tanks?
Yeah, no, we got plenty of time. You want to do some more?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got until 11 o'clock. We still got another half hour.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, back taxi 11.
There you go. No, we still have a half hour.
Hey, Great Barrington traffic, Warrior 538's about 4 miles to the...
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, clear the runway.
You have to listen. The other guy was talking at Great Barrington. So you just listen to the conversation. You didn't know that, so okay, just listen. And that way, if he said he was doing 4 miles something, then you cut him out. So okay, no big deal. You're doing fine. Okay, you're good. Checklist.
Is that?
I'm just checking to make sure it stays on. We're good. Check. Take off checklist.
Okay, fuel selector. It's good. 50-50. Okay, fuel pumps on. Gauges are good into green. Magneto both. Primer is locked. Probes are on. Carb heats off. Mixtures good. Flaps at 2. Good. And indicator's good. He's really grabbing it. Wow.
They're slipping it.
They're slipping.
They're doing a go around.
Wow.
Nope.
I was going to say, it seemed a little.
And Great Barrington traffic, Warrior 538's on a 45 to the left, downwind 11, Great Barrington.
Altimeter's good, transponders good. Controls are free. Those seatbelts. Alright.
They just told me 20 Romeo departing runway 11, staying in the pattern.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo departing 11, staying in the pattern.
Barrington traffic, we're unfamiliar. Do we back taxi on the grass?
Yeah, you just take it all the way to the left. You can see the back taxi.
Appreciate it. All right, we are clear. Thanks.
Beautiful looking airplane.
Thank you.
Why, thank you.
Tax good. Gauges in the green.
And Great Barrington traffic, Warrior
Got
538's
60.
left, downwind 11.
Up. Somebody rudder. This 80. Get a lot of cars that just park right at the end of the runway like that. It's like, do they have any clue as to the fact that they're in a tiny little bit of danger? I mean, if something
Nope.
was
When I see them like that, I bust them. I come within 2 inches of their head. One guy was screaming, and one day I did that. He came in screaming and yelling at me. I said, look, I was on takeoff. I said, you know, you were at the end of the runway. I mean, it takes an idiot to sit there and park there. I said, I needed every inch of runway. No, you did it on purpose. I said, no, I didn't. Thought I'm lucky I didn't hit you. I was about ready to abort and hit you.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind 11.
Great Barrington traffic, Warrior 538's turning base 11, Great Barrington.
Take a peek around. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning downwind, runway 11.
Here, traffic 65, no 1 minute to Scott, everyone book you an airport, please use call 20 Barrington traffic, Warrior 538's turning.
And the wind is blowing this way, so I should have a little extra.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
You can bring your flaps up now.
3042, thanks, 1 more.
The easy way to do it is see if you're going to see these three fields. You got that two triangle ones in the middle right there, right? The one on the right. If you got a crosswind from the right, you do that. But see that field right there? Just go right there.
Correct. And we should have a courtesy car booked if possible. You do. So when you cross the runway, if you see the blue and white Archer back by the back two hangars there, 28 Tango.
Oh, yeah, I got it inside there.
Yeah, you could just park next to that if you could, please.
Okay, thank you.
Alpha Resident gonna come, Yankee 45 for the downwind for 22 Alpha Resident.
Again, hold the nose where you want it, and then trim away the pressures, okay?
Okay.
Now you see the runway is 45 degrees between the wing and the tail, okay?
Yep. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning base, runway 11.
Touch and go, Robertson.
What's the nose? So you're pulling the nose up and the speed's coming down. Nice and easy.
Crossing the active. We'll be clear in a second.
And I can stop your turn.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning final, runway 11.
Yep, that's fine.
Great Barrington traffic, Warrior 538, clear the active, back taxiing 11 on the grass. Great Barrington.
And now your speed's up to 90s, okay, so be careful. Okay, so if you bring the power back first, because by doing that there, I'm going to climb, okay? There you go.
More.
Okay, now just bring the power back. See how the trees are touching? Don't be afraid to see this. You rudder and aileron together. See this here? Use the rudder and aileron. Okay, bring the power back, bring the power back, bring the power back. Power back. That's it. See that second runway line? Should be right about there in the window.
Yep.
Okay, just keep it right there, just flat right to that. See it? Now watch it. It's going down, so now just pulling those up. If I pull those up, means I got to add a little bit of power. So give it a little bit of power. Give it a little bit of power. Give it a little bit of power. See, I'm holding it right on that second runway line. See, I'm holding that wind correction angle. Your speed's getting low. Okay, so now I'm flying it right to that power all the way off. I'm flying it right to that second runway line. I'm flying it right to that second runway line, rudder and aileron. And now I'm just going to come down to the far end of the runway. Nice and easy. See this? Hold it off. And now just nice and easy, hold it off. And there you go. Okay, see what I did by flying the airplane? Using the rudder and aileron together?
There we go, chasing that damn rudder.
Okay, no, so just see the house? Just go like this.
Yep.
So hold them steady, even though you're not going down the runway. Don't worry about it. Now I can just put a small correction in there. What happens is you start doing this here, just get it going straight, even if it's not down the center of the runway, then you just put the appropriate corrections in as necessary. Gonna go to the left.
Oh, that's right. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, clear the runway, taxi runway on the grass, 11.
Hey, Yellow Cub, you guys ready to depart?
It's down.
Come on back. All right, thank you. Great Barrington traffic, Warrior 538, crossing the
Okay, bring the power back just a little bit. Take your flaps all the way up.
You can just park it next to that Cessna 05 X-ray.
Take your flaps off.
Great Barrington, yield. 3.2, taking active runway 11, left downwind departure to the west. Great Barrington.
Do my checklist here? Or?
Yep, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so fuel's going in a good tank, pumps on. Magnetos on both. Primer with strobes on. Lights on. Off. Mixture's rich. Ammeter's good. Full 2, trim tab. Good. Heading indicator is. Oh no, that's no. It's a
Yeah,
little.
it's off. It's been power on, power off. So.
All right, so.
Hey Joe, you there?
Altimeters.
Yeah, I forgot to put Marco's folder over with Peggy. They probably don't need it, but if they need it, some of his paperwork is in this folder in the closet, in the drawer.
Okay.
Controls are free.
Okay. Text back.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, back taxi runway 11.
Barrington, Unicom, Yellow Cub 342.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, did anybody cut the north-south grass runway?
No, we're not using that until they did. They haven't done that yet.
Okay.
And then you're gonna be ready to go. So just brakes on and just take it right off. Take it on a roller.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, departing runway 11. Staying in the pattern.
Okay,
good.
You got a little bit of a crosswind, so aileron goes to the right. Aileron to the right. There you go.
Okay.
And then now take it out when you rotate. There you go. Now fly the airplane. There you go. That's the way.
Ooh. Alright. Figure out how to deal with this, Mark. Okay.
You're doing fine.
There we go.
Again, just see, you're chasing the airplane. See this? Put rotor and aileron together. See this? Just lock it up. Don't. See, I'm not even moving. The airplane will run it. It's going to right itself. I'm just looking towards that thing there, and I'm not even moving the wheel. See this here? The airplane's bouncing itself all around, and I'm not even moving the wheel. Okay. There you go, the airplane. Put a little pressure on the rudder and ailerons, and if you have to move it because of a bank gust of wind hitch turns you, then you can turn the wheel.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind, 11. Turn it a little steeper because I got closer to the hospital than I wanted.
Great Barrington, Yellow Cub 342, clear to the west.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning base, 11.
Downwind.
Downwind, 11.
Crosswind down to base and fine. So again, now if you just get the pattern, you're doing really good on getting the pattern set up. So that's the big thing. So there's a little bit of a crosswind from the left, so I'm just going to go just a little bit to the left on the downwind, and that's going to prevent me from drifting too far north. There you go. There's my pattern. Also bring the power right back. Bring power right back. There you go. Now lower the nose, let the nose down. There you go. Good.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning base, runway 11. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning final, runway 11.
I have to push the nose over, that means I gotta bring the power back. There you go. And when the wind's like this here, you can expect a little bit of a downdraft as it comes over the hill here. You got the airport made. There you go, perfect. Now fly it right to the first and second runway line. Fly it just nice and easy. Hold it. There you go, just like that. Perfect. Keep the nose down, keep the nose down, nose down. Fly it right to the first and second runway line. Fly, 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 fly. Okay, now transition to the far end. Just bring it level. Now just hold it off. Nice and easy. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Very nice. Okay, now look. All you're chasing it. Just hold it steady. See this? All I'm doing is I'm heading towards the corner of the field. That's fine.
Okay.
Now I just add just a little bit to the left. Again, what happens, you see you go in there and you just indiscriminately push. So again, look as far away to the edge of the nose as you can. You see, look, I'm doing fine. I'm heading down the corner. I'm not going off the other runway. And then I can just get now. I just add a little bit just to the left. Okay? Very nice. You did that landing all by yourself?
Really?
Yep.
No help at all?
No help at all.
Wow.
Not a zip. You've done about 3 or 4 of them like that. I gotta go to the left.
That's right. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, clear the runway, taxi in the grass, back to runway 11.
Here we got time for a couple more. There you go. Flaps up. There you go.
Flaps up better on the grass?
Yep.
Okay.
It just protects from a stone picking up from the tire and denting the bottom of the wing.
Gotcha.
Great Barrington traffic, Bonanza's back tax runway 11, Great Barrington.
Where are we off to today?
Back to P-Town with Pete here.
Ah, very nice. He's got his doors run up so he can cross the runway, back taxi, and the stand come up next to him.
Okay.
Okay, what I would do is I do this, go cut right across the runway, just tell everybody cutting across the runway, there's nobody coming.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, cut across the runway.
Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna go right on the grass.
Okay.
Okay, that was I'm just gonna right, see where the Cessna is, just head right towards there. There you go.
And go between the signs there, or,
Yep,
or
yeah,
go
yeah,
between the planes and
Plane
the
sign,
sign?
yep.
Okay. Hey, that one looks a little narrow.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go straight ahead and go towards the tanks, and then we're gonna come up here, and then we'll get ourselves situated so we can take off. Okay. He's got to do his whole run up, so we're just gonna go right up here, and then he'll pull up and around on the side. That's good right there. Okay, now we're just gonna crosswind takeoff checklist complete.
Okay, fuel selector. Right tank's looking a little fuller. Should we switch, or is that not?
Yeah, you can switch it if you want, sure.
Okay. Okay, fuel tank on the proper tank. Electric fuel pumps on. And in the green. Magnetos on both. Primer locked. Strobes on. Lights on. Carb off. Mixtures rich. Ammeter checked. Flaps set. Trim tab. Let's go up. Okay. Heading indicator pretty damn close. Altimeter's good. Or on ground, not out.
There you go.
Did you change that on me?
No, every once in a while it'll switch. Sometimes you get on ground, it'll pop automatically to ground sometimes.
Wow,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Okay, so controls are free. Doors, seatbelts,
And Rolf,
everything's
we're
good.
going to taxi behind you. We're ready to go.
Good.
Okay, very good. So we're going to go behind him, all right?
Okay.
Just pull up a little bit here.
No, you're fine right there. You're fine there.
Chatted with him in the service area one day.
Yeah,
Seemed like a real
Peter.
nice guy.
What's up?
Chatted with him in the service area one day with Joe, and
Yep.
it seemed like a real nice guy.
Yeah, Rolf's a nice guy. Okay, check, make sure that we have final. And I just say departing 29s, 0-1, staying in the pattern.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, departing runway 11, staying in the pattern.
Okay, off we go. Yeah, you got a crosswind from the right, so put the aileron all the way into the right. Looking at the far end of the runway, there you go. As you pick up speed, you can take the aileron out. Looking at that house way off in the distance, take the aileron out. Nice and slowly, take it out. Take it out, take it out, take it out. There you go. There you go,
Alright,
beautiful.
rudder.
There you go. Now get the wings level. It's level. There you go. Always you're using those clouds and that little knob there. Okay.
I got you loud and clear, altimeter 3042.
Roger, 3042.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind 11.
And Great Barrington traffic, Bonanza 00 Victor, departing runway 11 momentarily northeast bound. Barrington traffic 16 Bravo, back taxi 911 on the grass.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning downwind 11.
Very nice.
Morning, South Bridgeville, white RV is overhead. Crosswind for 20.
I see the runways
Great Barrington
behind.
traffic, Romeo, 20 Romeo, turning base, runway 11.
And you can see that the runway was 45 degrees between the tail and runway. Tail and runway. This is where you just have to start figuring out if I'm high or, you know, it should be fast or slow
Right.
because you're trimmed for 80. So you should be just high or low, okay?
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning final, runway 11.
Orange traffic, caution skydivers over orange 14,000 and below. Please notify the airport, orange.
You're getting high.
I felt like it lifted a little right there.
Yeah, you're gonna get some updrafts here, okay? Perfect. Now just fly the airplane right to that second. You rudder and aileron together, just right to that second runway line. Don't let it wobble. There you go. Perfect. This is perfect. You etch this in mind. This is the perfect approach. Okay, you got it made. Power all the way off. All the way off. Now see that fly right to that second runway line. Fly right to that second runway. Rudder and aileron together. Here now, nice and easy. Straighten it out with the. Okay, now just gotta break it off. Now just hold it off. And then nice and easy. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. There you go. There you go. Okay, now see what you're doing. You just look like this straight. That's all I need to do right there. See that? Now I got an airplane under control. I'm gonna set it. Okay.
Why am I suddenly having a hard time with that, Rick?
The wind might be.
Traffic.
The wind may be.
Bravo, taking active runway 11 for south departure, straight out.
The wind may be catching the tail a little bit. There's enough wind where it can hit the tail. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Great Barrington traffic 20 Romeo, clear the runway, taxi on the grass, runway 11.
and this airplane flies just a little different than the other airplanes too. We got time for one more. And 20 Romeo is going to do one more. We'll be back by next time.
That's an older Cessna.
That is like a 1950 something. It's a Cessna 172 that was a tricycle that was converted to a tailwheel.
Huh.
Nice airplane.
I can tell because it has the straight back.
Yep.
Which to me seems like it would be more aerodynamically correct, but they went to the
Yep.
other, I don't know. Sure, somebody smarter than me figured it out.
Well, they changed the wing a little bit. They changed this, and then it was just the best for that. All right, we got time for one more. We'll just taxi right down it.
Okay. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, back taxi runway 11. Okay. Fuel selector, proper tank, electric fuel pump is on. These are in the green, magnetos are both, primer is locked, strobes are on, heading lights on, carb heat is off, mixture is rich, air's doing its thing, taps to 2, trim tabs about where we want it, heading indicator perfect, pretty close to, okay. Altimeter's good, transponder is at altitude, controls are free, and doors, windows are locked, seatbelt's good, and fly.
Okay, off we go.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, departing runway 11. Staying in the pattern.
Very nice takeoff. Very nice.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning crosswind, 11. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning downwind, 11.
Mr. Traffic, Cessna 182, 2 miles from the east, heading up for the left 45, runway 20 Roberts. That's traffic on downwind in sight, Roberts. Okay, I saw you as it was turning downwind. I'll continue on my left downwind for a touch and go at Robertson, just to 182, midfield left downwind 20.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning base, runway 11. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, turning final, runway 11.
This is a beautiful approach right here. This is absolutely beautiful. I got a tear in my eye. It's so beautiful. No, this is where nice and easy. Just concentrate on flying the airplane. Just draw a laser beam right to that second runway line and fly it right to that second runway line. Just like that, perfect.
512, about 2 miles west, we'll be setting up for midfield crossing runway 0.
Going over there for?
That's the wind, that's the wind. Just now just fly the airplane, fly the airplane. Now break your glide, nice and easy. Now hold it off, hold it off. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Ta-da! You did that all by yourself. You got it, man.
I don't know if I got it, but
Yep.
there's that deer chasing the...
Yep. See what you do is don't be afraid to put a little pressure on the nose here. That'll... What happens if it's off like this here, it just doesn't... like
wants to lift more.
If you put a little bit more weight on the nose wheel, it gives you a little bit more traction. Very good. Excellent job. We'll taxi back and park it at the gas pumps.
Okay.
The accomplishment today was you got the pattern down nice, okay? And now it's just a matter of, how you broke the glide and level off. Now it's just a matter of holding it off and touching down. That's it. Very good.
Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, clear the runway, taxi on the grass, back to the gas station. Fronts down, or flaps all the way down. Okay, you did that. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo, crossing the runway, go into the fuel pumps. Okay. Let's see, shutdown, flaps retracted, fuel pump off, throttle lights off. Thrusters off. Bonder stand. Switch off.
Forget how good those headphones were.
There you go.